Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Wildermyth, because everyone seemed to enjoy this game and wants to see another story. Now, we have these two custom stories that we could choose, or we could go for the enduring war. A centuries-old war resurfaces, bringing with it questions of humanity, identity, and the price of ambition. A 5-chapter story with the Morthagi as the main threat. Ooh. Sounds quite interesting and long, actually. So you know what? Let us just go ahead and make our initial characters and see what we get. And here we go, our characters. Daiga. In fact, I've learned that we can go into history and discover go into their character and discover their full history. Here we have Daiga. Daiga grew up amongst cottonstone miners who fed themselves more on humor than on grain. Hollow of belly, full of determination. Typically, she was to be found at the sweaty taverns throughout her worth, trading insults, kisses, fists and flagons with other sweaty patrons. To her, there was no word so beautiful as frontier. Then we got Shalix Oak. Shalix was found as an infant, crawling in a basket in shallow rivers. The crones who found him raised him as their own. Rumour was he once stopped a man from killing another by throwing himself in front of the blade. It didn't seem too far-fetched. He saw the best minds of his generation go up in flames, burn high, burn out. What was left but to take up their work? Fair enough. And then we've got Verum Ortrumdover. Growing up ignored by his parents, Vedrum spent most of his young life listening to his dreams. He nursed a regret. He never journeyed to the Northlands, where a lost branch of his family was said to have dwelt. But time went by, and the opportunity never seemed to materialize. The desperate days were just more opportunities for him. Admiring eyes would cling to him, and the power to be thrust in his willing hands. Well, everyone, we've got quite the group of heroes right here, so let's see what happens in this glorious adventure this time. 1,000 years earlier. Young. The initial limbs were a success, and I'm confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Matharia, you can't be serious. Click. There were things they told us of. Things without souls, that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves, don't delve too deep. Don't linger in caves, don't delve too deep. Could be Morthagi down there. Morthagi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. A friend of mine went down anyway once. I was furious with her. Huh, Nigel was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Until suddenly, they can't. Everyone gasps. Run! Crash, thump. Wait, what? Don't let it get away! Wait, nobody running off yet. Huh? Crack, crunch. That's a lot of things. Those who can't fight, make sure those who can fight, make sure those who can't are safe. Daiga, grab whatever you can swing and come on. You know what? She's meant to be the leader, right? I I think we should have more than just friendship this time. Let's have ourselves a rivalry. He doesn't look very nice with that. Let's have ourselves a rivalry. He's not impressed. Weapon, right. Let's see if we can get at them from multiple sides. I think that was her saying that. I should have done her voice. Foe cards, a Septic and a Sommaler. Gears creak and knuckles crack, its one grasping claw reaches and strains. Hissing tubes and a gulping pipe, it titters forward on spindly legs, trailing vibrant vapours. Alright. Shelix, shoot! Dagger, move! And slam the creature! Excellent. Now we must find the other one. It's not in there. Where could it be dwelling? That is the great question. If you move there and open the door, to what is it that you find? Nothing indeed is what you do in kind. So I'm going to assume it's behind the barn. And so over there we must go. Oh, I was completely wrong. Well, if you move there and shoot, and then she can come out and be ready. And then he can move there. Just make sure we're not in range of attack. Likely of range in this thing being able to move. It's ranged. Okay. That's good to know. So, if you move there and shoot... Oh yeah? Watch this, Dagger says, because I've played this game a bit, and rivalry means that if one person gets a crit, your rival is much more likely to get a crit. Because screw your rival. Dagger is now a warrior. What kind of warrior do we want her to be? How about a blood rage? Make her a berserker. That doesn't seem too bad. And then Strix is a hunter. Ooh, piercing shots. Strelix's ranged attacks have 2 pierce. That seems too valuable to let go. Ooh, and now we have this. You can infuse with an additional target. Oh, that sounds very good, actually. The other 2 are useful, but having a 3rd infusion seems like... You can that gives you so many more options. Especially if you then get, like, the stone one, which lets you, you know, whatchamacallit, get armor as you infuse. So, first order of business, we break these things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though? Second order, though? We can't very well go back to sweeping cobblestones after this. Not when it could be happening elsewhere. Veldrin's right. Listen, little things don't matter anymore. Like who still hasn't returned whose favorite hammer? Not impressed. We have to rise to meet this. We'll find them. We'll hunt them. We'll hunt them. We'll find them. We'll dig those splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Huh? A name for frightened folks to hold close. I was thinking... A kingdom of the steel totem. The marauders of the roving boar. The swans of destiny. How about... the angelic saviors? You think it's sufficiently intimidating? Here follows the tales of the angelic saviors. They gain a watchman. Interesting. So what don't we have in this combat, this campaign? We have Morthagi, we have the weird moth things, we have the Naga, and we have the kobolds, but we don't have the deep dwellers again. I don't think I've ever fought deep dwellers, even when playing by myself. Okay, so Locate Cathan Clanagary. Clear all hostile sites. No problem. First things of order. We need another character. What will that other character be? I believe it should be... Well, it only takes a 1 day if you're all there, and you're already all there. I believe it should be a hunter. But maybe I shouldn't pick from my legacy. It costs more points to recruit from our legacy. Interesting. Hadn't realised that. I mean, I still want to kind of recruit Roker anyway. Oh, viciousness only applies to melee attacks now? Really? There's been an update from the last game, so... Oh, and when we recruit them, they're at the lowest level possible. Huh. Or the lowest age possible, I suppose, would be the better term. With tier 1 weaponry, too. Okay. So they don't manage to keep their equipment, is what I'm noticing. But they keep all of their other special things that they've gathered. That's kind of upsetting, but understandable at the same time. Well then, we will recruit the legend that is Gwinsome. Gwinsome shall be recruited to our team. I should warn you, most people think they know how they'd react to battle, but really, they have no idea. And some people think they know Gwinsome, but really, they have no idea. Ha 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 ha. Come, team. Let us go scout the lands and see what we can find. We've been walking around for hours. The light has faded to dusk. I think we're going in circles. I swear I've seen that tree before. I'm not sure I like this. Did you hear that? That was just you stepping on a twig. I guess that's what it was. Come on, let's go this way. Try to watch your step, Twig Stomper. Suddenly the path widens, spilling out into a large clearing bathed in starlight. Oh. That's interesting. This music, it calls to me. We should join them. Join them? That seems like a profoundly bad idea. They have no faces. Let's dance among the stones. 51% chance do it. As soon as Veyron steps between the stones, music washes over him. Unlike anything he's ever heard before, and yet its melodies seem familiar. We're not these drums, always beating in time within his heart. He tries to join the ethereal creatures in their dance, but his feet stumble. The music, it's fading! The spectres, they're also gone. Dejected, Veyron emerges from the stone circle. Veyron, what happened to you? What the? How long was I gone for? Only a few minutes. There was music, but... I'm so happy I didn't follow him into that circle. I feel like I failed some trial. Come on, we should get out of here before anything else weird happens. Even after, Veyron could catch himself humming a tune that he never could quite remember the entirety of. +9 age. Well, that's definitely concerning. I mean, at least he's the mage. And mages do have higher than most retirement ages. I mean, look at his. His is that. Wow, you've got a lot of retirement age. You can stand to gain a few years. Playland's stand has been revealed. Let's assault it. Come on, guys! Here's a thought. Maybe Rhymedrag Extractory isn't as dangerous as we believed. Creak. Crash. Huh? Where'd Veyron? Down here! Veyron's fallen down a sinkhole into a dark, rotty cleft. How far down are you? Oh, far enough. They need to be careful right here. I've put us all in danger. We're close to where those things were spotted. If this is a trap, might be risky to try and get him out. I'll climb down quick and get him. What was everyone's voices? I'd climb down quick. I'm quick. I'd climb down and help him. Yeah, do that. It doesn't take Shylix long at all. He climbs nimbly down and helps Veyron back to the top. And not a moment too soon. All heroes, +1 temporary hit point. Excellent! That's the kind of stuff that we love to hear. Gwinsome! Open the door! Nothing's there. Gwinsome, you're the leader of this team. Well, you're not the leader. Daga's the leader, or at least the very least she should be, considering she's the main character. Maybe recruiting Gwinsome was a bad idea. But I think we'll be fine for now. Alright, Gwinsome. Open the door. Really? There's still nothing. Okay, guys. Veyron, you can withdraw from that and infuse with that instead. Gwinsome, open! For Christ's sake. Open the bloody door. Yeah, there they are. Excellent. Shoot the Sombala. Excellent. What else can you do? You can't do anything right now. You can move there. You can infuse with the vat. With that vat, you can Scalding Rain the Sombala and nothing else. What the heck is a bone link? Well, you never know. Daga can move forward and whack the septic. I'm guessing they have the same sort of stuff that we have. When it comes to, you know, saving themselves. Can you kill this thing? No, but you can knock it back. And he can still shoot it. Killing it instantly. Well done. And now Gwinsome can move in and it blocks. Good thing we don't care. Daga, your turn. How can it take cover? Just Scalding Rain the damn thing now. Excellent. Ooh, that's a new looking bow. Excellent. Storm Pride of Hogsspade. What a lovely sounding bow. That creature now has +2 health. I mean, it kind of needed it, to be fully honest. In the meanwhile, let's find ourselves an item. And then Skrillex can start this. He can go there and set up the outpost. That's a lot of things that have just been infested, you know. We collected hides and spell threads. Ooh, how marvelous. Now we need... This is armor. Who needs armor? Daga needs armor. Considering she's a warrior and a blood... And the blood whatever at that. Come, guys. There we go. We have our outfitter. Next, we need to go scout that place up top. We are prepared to complete this first chapter, no matter as to what it takes. Ambush John Brush Waterwheel. From the Naga, of all things. Ooh, Gwinsome's specialty, Gwinsome's vengeance. Is that Veyron up there? Yeah, looks like he's coming back. Hey, it's just like Gwinsome said. One half hold is just over the hill there. Time for a few pints and a hot meal. This is a waste of time. We still have a few hours of daylight. We should press on. Ah, we've been traveling a lot lately. We could all use a break. Tomorrow we fight, but tonight we drink. Come on, I'm buying the first round. Woohoo! You all go ahead without me. I don't feel like pubbing it tonight. She's not impressed with Winsome. You know what? I'll catch up with you. Catch up to you later. Hey, how about you help me with that sweet leg sweep? How about you help me with that leg sweep move? What's wrong? Maybe I should give him. No, what? You know what? No. Go ask him for help. You mean the sweeping swallow? Oh, it's not just called the down drop spiny leg sweep thing? I spent a fair amount of time perfecting it. The least you could do is get the name right. Weeping Wallow. I got it. You don't have to stay just to keep me company. Hey now, nailing this move could save my life someday. That it could, and practicing can't hurt, especially given how bad you were last time you tried. Ah, how nice. Gwinsome and Dagger flanking attacks deal +1 damage this combat. Good, they're the melee characters. That'll help. If you move there, you can shoot that raccoon, and it dodges. And you can't infuse with anything from that distance. Well, this is concerning. Of course you would attack Shalix. Gwinsome is a very tough bastard. That is obvious. What a nice looking attack. Right, and you can now move forward and actually infuse with things, like a bucket. Or a light. And then Gwinsome can move forward. Excellent. Gwinsome, are you ready? Because you are the big major tank. The row is over there. What can you infuse with from there? You can infuse with that. Meaning you can then discus the raccoon. Killing it top sweet. Excellent. We need to move as one, team. Like the magnificent bastards that we are. You can now discus it again. Giving it a nice strike. Then Shalix can shoot it. Good combo, team. Good combo. Excellent. Plus speed. Who needs speed? Frankly, it looks like Valron could use some speed. So we'll give Valron the speed. Rager Stampede. Okay. Well, now we need to secure the location, because of course we need to secure the location, because we always have to secure the location. I understand the incursion is coming, but we do need to do these things. We found heartwoods, fabrics, and spell threads. Excellent. Additional stunt chance, you say? Well, I think Shalix should have that. Because of the simple fact of he's one of the rivals, and if he stunts, then she will stunt. Now let us move back on with the scouting. Now what of these do I want to cancel? I feel I should cancel anything which is Morthagi, considering this is a 5-chapter story and we're going to have to deal with them all the time. Dank Opens has been revealed. Oh, the Dank Opens. Let's assault the Echo's watermill then. Rustle, rustle. Woo, woot. Scream. Scream. Interesting sounding place. Hard not to be on edge in this fog, isn't it? Oh yeah, trying to anticipate the worst thing that might happen, in case it does. You? Click. Well, it's wondering what we'll find, and then whether we'll survive it. I'll be fine, I was just thinking they'd get around to me somehow. They'd get around to me somehow. Hit one of you. No, I think we'll go with that one. Yeah, I know that feeling. How about you watch my back and I'll watch yours? Not an original plan, but solid enough for me. Shalix and Veyron gain temporary armor and warding. Ah, that's nice. Right, I've got a septic, a pump, 2 pumps, and a watchman to deal with. And also a fire spirit. You know what, Dagger? Let's enchant that club. Fire spirit, be still. We're not going to hurt you. Give me the tier 1 fire mace. Then Gwinsome is going to move over here and guard. What can he infuse with? He can infuse with... If he moves forward, he can infuse with the boulder. The boulder can then discus. What do I want it to discus? I think the Sombler, which ignored it. I'm going to have him shoot the septic, at least. Oh, he doesn't, whatchamacallit, pierce, shred armor, he ignores it. There we go, that's 1 dead septic then. Gwinsome can move over and strike the Sombler, shredding its armor. Dagger can move forward and then strike the Sombler too. And then Shalix can move forward, getting into position ready. That thing can open a gate. Can I splinter blast that thing? Yes, I can! And it ignored it. Alright, well, you need to attack it to shred its armor. Dagger can then move in and slam the damn... I'm beginning to notice a problem, guys. Nice crit, Shalix! Nice crit! There is but 1 enemy left, and we need to figure out where it lays. For it could dwell anywhere. Although, chances are, it's likely on its way to us. There it is. Can any of us actually go over and hit it? Yes, Dagger can. And does that actually give plus crit versus the same enemy, or plus 35% stunt until you successfully stunned? Yeah, it applies to all enemies. So, she was pissed. There we go. Ah, additional stunt chance. Let's give that to Shalix once again. That monster now has bonus damage. They're really trying to boost the septic, aren't they? We found 2 heartwoods and 1 fabric. Sounds like quite the nice thing there. Oh, bonus damage and bonus potency. That's something we always have to love. Now, who could use it? Anyone could use it, quite frankly. I think Shalix, because he's got the most damage right now. Because he pierces. And piercing seems to be exceptionally useful. I can't cancel that incursion, so... Oh, okay, guys. If they're coming straight towards us, let's just start, you know, preparing defenses here. They'll never know what hit them. I love how it only takes 4 days to properly train archers. And there's the incursion. The Morthagi army will be here soon. Let's make sure we can agree on our strategy. Oh, we don't really have much. Stand tall. Sound the horns. Put fear into the hearts of the soulless machines. Ha ha! Behold, the angelic saviors! Intimidation. Foes suffer +2 damage at the start. Now, where did I... Stop! Where did I put those traps? Well, I think there's one about here. Probably another here, and maybe one, there. So Gwinsom's going to move forward. And Guardian. Dagger's going to move forward too. Shelix is going to move over there. And then Veyron is going to just start infusing with things. There we go. There's something. And a watchman has appeared, has it? Excellent. That goes and dies. The warriors are ready, and they'll make sure they can do everything that they need to do. Another pump has appeared, has it? Ooh. And that fire went out. And you can't shoot anything right now either. Well, isn't this a big concern? Let's make sure you're all guarding there. To range. You know what? Let's just use it on that guy. Fire at will! Just to make sure it's taking a little bit extra damage. Ooh, pinned and near barricade. Another watchman has appeared. Well, you can steal fire and... The septic dodges it, because of course he does. Dagger moves forward and slams the damned creature. There we go. So he can now shoot the septic instead. Oh yeah? Watch this. Dagger does not get impressed when... is always very unimpressed when... whatchamacallit, Shelix crits, isn't she? She's just gonna run up and say, watch this! Well, we need a barrage of arrows over here, and we can't... oh wait, yes we can. Fire! Release fire! And there goes the watchman. And now it's time for him to shoot, to kill the Sombler. Or the pump. Or whatever the hell it's called. Ooh, Dagger has leveled up. Long reach. Dagger has +1 at range with all attacks and abilities. You know what? That sounds like very useful, actually. I'll take that. Throwing net. Oh. Oh, I think because Dagger's using one hand, she should use that. Because she's using a one-handed mace. You know, I'm really proud of all of us. All that training is starting to pay off. More importantly, the people of Echo's Watermill can rest easy now that they're free from... Gerald! Oh, Gerald, my darling son, you've come back to me! Shelix, do you know this? No, I've never... Don't be silly, I haven't grown that old in all my years. You've been away. So, I take it you're not Gerald? No, who is this man? We don't know. He turned up one day, weeping and wailing. We think his village must have been destroyed by Thrixie. Or Thrixie have been in his head, or both. He couldn't tell us anything except his name, Saber, and that he's waiting for his son, Gerald, to come home. We cared for him as well as we could, and hoped his family would come one day. It's too bad you're not really his Gerald. Shelix, even a hero isn't called upon to shoulder every burden he encounters. Dagger's right. A lie born of pity is still a lie. Ooh! Oh, this is interesting, because he was ignored as a child, wasn't he? He's a decisive intellectual. So, being an intellectual, he would probably go for this one. Look at me more closely, Saber. I'm not Gerald. I'm sorry. No, you're not, are you? It's alright. You can go on. We can take care of him. I'll keep waiting until Geralt comes home. +4 loner. Poor guy. Well, everyone, let's get back to scouting. God Plot Air Engine. What? Daybreak as the heroes reach God Plot Air Engine. Okay, I'm stumped. What possible reason could the Morthagi have for lurking all the way out here? Any number of reasons. We still know so little about them. Perhaps we'll discover the answer and when we find them. There, I see a campfire ahead. Let's move in. We can maybe catch them unawares. I'll take point. Shalix and Veyron with me. The rest of you flank left. Hang on, that's no campfire. What is that? Whatever it is, it's not a natural phenomenon. It's beautiful. The altar is strange. These markings, some kind of binding glyphs. Draga, free me. What? Me? We are kin. I feel your passion, the drive that never lets you rest. It burns inside you, a pure, unquenchable flame. Just like me. Free me! Huh! We can have another fire person. But this one's melee. Which is interesting. In addition, it would help her damage herself so that she can blood rage. In addition, she's already got a fire mace. And in addition to that, she may be able to possibly just throw people into fire. If she can get, like, double actions. You know what? Do it! Daga, no! The fire needs to be free. Ah! Daga, are you okay? Yes. I feel amazing! That's, I don't even know what that is. Guys, I don't think we are happy the Morthagi are happy we messed with their fire thing. Don't worry. Right now, I feel like I can fight them all by myself. I just realized I wasted the net. Damn. Alright, what's behind door number 1? Oh, that's a lot of things behind door number 1. So, that'll do 3 to 5 damage, and the slam will do 4. Interesting. If we just work on initially just splinter blasting everything, and of course one of them ignores it, what do we want to attack is the question. You need to guard, because you can't do anything else. Honestly, I think you need to do that, which I think will definitely help. And then you can just go like that. You take 2 damage, you take no damage, you burn up, goodbye. That thing runs, it tries to shoot, it succeeds, technically. Well, that's awkward. Well, now he can infuse with the fire, and the fire can just do that. Killing the Watchman, and then allowing Daga to move forward and slam the Sombler. And then Gwinsom's going to move forward and extinguish the flame. Because he's a good boy. Right. Daga, move forward. Open the door. That's quite far, isn't it? Yes. So you know what? I don't know how to handle that one. I don't know how that worked. But whatever. We saw it now. We can deal with it now. By barraging it. Shalix can't really do much right now, but Gwynsom can move forward and Guardian. He can wait. There we go. Well done, Gwynsom. Ouch. Daga is not impressed with your attack right there. Sombler's going to shoot the creature. He's gonna crit the creature. Dagger is extremely mad that he crit, meaning she's going to crit too. Oh no, she didn't. Victory! Additional speed. I feel Dagger needs the additional speed. Plus, it goes with her new fire aesthetic. Is that the last of them? Ha! Told you we could take them. Looks like it. So, are we going to talk about that? What's there to talk about? The fire called to me. It knew me. Whatever it is, its flame burns with the same passion that always has burned within me. This just means my outside finally matches my inside. Still not the weirdest thing that's happened to us, but it's up there. Just nobody touch anything else strange for a while, okay? Guess you get to start all the campfires from now on. A duty I will gladly take on. There's the wieldling. That's what we saw earlier. Let's now just finish securing the areas. We gain a hurlax. Because of course we get a hurlax. When no one needs it. You know what? Because no one needs it, I'm gonna salvage it. No point using something which no one needs. You know? And Shalux, you can get the shoulder pads so that you can have some armor. Next. Go on, everyone. Let's scout this final area for our final mission. Catherine Clanagry. Let's do this, guys. Let's end chapter 1. Dagger. Normally I'd say sneak up behind them, but there's no behind here. They're all over the place. Not exactly masters of stealth themselves. I can hear their din from here. Shriek! What do you think they're so aggravated about? It's a forge. They're probably on the prowl for spare parts or something and hit a jackpot. They'd almost be interesting to study if they weren't so horrible. So, when it comes to the actual approach, stick together and push in. They surround the forge, so we surround them. Now, stick together. Stick together and push in. We need all the defense we can manage. I agree with that. Do stay at least one bow's length away from me, though. I need my fighting space. That's the rivalry speaking there. That's a couple of things there. The wieldling. It gallops wildly like a panicked beast, as if the ludicrous coals clanging in its belly burn it too. I never read The Watchman. Ratcheting neck swing around as its armoured body roves, keeping uncompromising vigilance. I see. Well, there's a lot of things here. And we see one creature right now. Dagger's gonna move as far forward as she can and burn the thing to a crisp. Shalux is gonna move forward and go shoot. Good shot. I don't think you can infuse with anything right now from your current position, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Something tells me they're inside. I don't know what, just something tells me they're all inside the building. Yep, it definitely looks that way. Or not. Would you like to wild grasp that thing in order to move it closer to... God damn it. Dagger, move forward. Sherlock's behind the cover. Shoot! Good man. And then, burn it! And a stunt, meaning Shalux is not very entertained by that. There is statistical advantages to, you know. Well, this is bad. He thinks... I bet Valen's thinking to himself. It dodged. It managed to dodge. Oh god, it managed to dodge. Well, he's going to infuse with that. He's going to run away, because he's a squishy little mage. He's then going to... Jesus Christ. You know what? They're both going to guard, because if it moves forward, they can both hit it. Or she can just knock it back. Oh my god, that's an amazing ability. I didn't realize you'd be able to ever do that. You're not very good with that bow, I'm realizing. Are you? Or you with your magic. Really. Unexpected guests. That's a lot of guests. Crush. After? I told you to run. Huh? Arg! Hey, I can fight, but one sword isn't gonna take these down. Get in here and help me. Watchman Wieldling Septic. I'm gonna guess you're another warrior, aren't you? Well, let's start with this. Slam. That thing's dead now. She, I think, needs to just run all the way over here, because she's clearly important. And the rest of us just need to get inside. They were right about the forge, though, at least, weren't they? Hello, Mr. Watchman. At least you can actually hit it from there. I don't think anyone else can hit anything else, though. You need to start infusing with things. That's a good start for the infusion. If you could then whack the foreman there. Excellent. She's now going to slam it, dealing a good amount of damage. She's just going to Guardian up. Ready. He can't really do much, so ready up. Wait and be ready. Gwinsom's also just going to guard. Daga's definitely not going to be impressed with that. Definitely not impressed. You know what happens when you make Daga mad? She gets fiery. Burn. What a glorious crit that was. But now we just know there's something on out there, which we need to deal with. I wonder if we're going to get Alpha after for this, then. I suppose would be the question. Hello, Wieldling. After, please strike the Wieldling. You did. Glorious. Can we, no? Can we steal fire? Yes, but it'll hurt everyone else in the process, which is kind of bad. We have a surprising surprising lack of options, really, right here, right now. That should do enough damage, but I also don't want to do it. Let's move Gwinsome forward. Daga, start moving in. And then Veyron do the same. It's going to get an attack on us, obviously. That's bad. I didn't realize it had an ability like that. Well, it's dead now. Oh, but we're not done. Right then, Gwinsome, start moving. You're the only one left. Or rather, you're the main one left. Aha! There's the creature. Gwinsome, time to chase it. And then Daga can actually almost catch up with them. Typical. Gwinsome, move in. Can you strike? You cannot strike. You're not in range. Oh, of course you're not in range. Why would you ever be in range? You know what, Shalix? Are you in a critty mood? You're not in a critty mood, but you can shoot, but you're in a critty mood, so it's all good. Excellent. Well done, team. Ooh, a great spear. We don't need a great spear. Salvage it. Why is it that none of the... whatchamacallit? Warriors can use, you know, great weapons? Why do none of my warriors use great weapons? I honestly think Dega might need the bonus damage, but I don't want her to lose the armor either. So I guess Gwinsome can have this one. Sorry I couldn't have been more help. I don't fight quite like I used to. That's alright. Most people don't even try to help. Could have gone worse, you know. So, what's up with that one? It barged in here and tried to hide behind the furnace. Why would they go after their own kind like that? They wouldn't. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to the other Morthagi. Maybe I'll put it where the door knocker shelf used to be. Do you think you could help me drag? Sure. Scrape, screw, Hey. Listen, we appreciate all you've done so far, but I have to ask, are those deepest tattoos? Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They've made some intriguing claims about life extinction, and I was into that sort of thing. But the promises didn't plan out. And they ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Cults come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one. Based on your performance, you've earned 9 years of peace. That's not too much. You lose the extra health? You know what? That's fine. Lose the extra health. That'll make things so much easier. During the years of peace, Shalux finally translated The Mist Within, one scholar's quest to explain the origins of the Grey Plane. Unfortunately, either Shalux wasn't quite brilliant enough to understand it, or it was utter raving nonsense. Gwinsome planted a tree for each life he had not been able to save. Yeah, that sounds like Gwinsome. Draga settled at Rhindrag Extractory and found herself enamored with the process. Her signature brew, Handrin Brand's Glory, became a regional favourite. The first harvest of the fields around Godplot Air Engine was a little off. No one could pinpoint exactly what was wrong, but everyone agreed that the flour tasted rusty. Huh. Interesting. Well, I have next to no ingots this time, for once. I guess that kind of indicates how random it can get with these sorts of stuff, but I have plenty of fabrics and hides, which is rare. And obviously, because we're trying to make him crit as much as possible, we need to give him a water bow. So, take your water bow. Queen's Fall, what a nice name. As for you, we can give you a level 2 staff, actually, which would take all of our heartwood. Do we have any other use for heartwood? I think heartwood is exclusive for weapons, isn't it? Yes, it's generally exclusive to weapons. So, you know what? You can have your tier 4, tier 5, or tier 2 walking staff. Let's just make sure it's got a good name. The Myth Smoke Abolisher. You know what? I'm fine with such a name. Take your fancy staff. There we go. We have all but one fabric left. Ooh, we almost got that perfect. Oh, and we're back in the past, are we? Mathisia, you're back. I was so worried. You wrote about that horrible immortal mechanical nonsense. I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Ah! Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there. I'm telling you, I found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face? You can't bypass death. What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural, abominable. The Morthagi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So, why not this? Shalix. Shalix had visited after a few times. They picked apart Morthagi elbows and debated the nature of consciousness over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthagi as well, but after remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Shalix received an urgent invitation to the forge, he set off immediately. Thank you. Listen, I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First. Oh, you invited Shalix? Poor Shalix. I'd start with the pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagi have been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Wanholf Hold, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems they originated from Singing Firs Forest. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Oh, well then, by all means, if cheese is threatened. There are almost certainly some old mortificers' workshops there. I wouldn't be surprised if mortificers are still around? No, but their workshops are, and some Morthagi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. Fascinating. So, the angelic survivors set out again. Right, every day we wait. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Asbestos Spring. I had a feeling this would happen. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out what exactly. Huh. What's going on after? Excuse me. You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Well, apologies, this must be strange. Not at all. That is, yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you. The shadows deepen. All monster groups draw an extra card from every battle now. Well, things are certainly different, and if I want to save as much as possible, I need to go there first. But that's for next time, everyone. So, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and let me know if you want me to recruit one of the other legendary people from one of the previous missions. We might see Roka again and such. But everyone, I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.